Alright! Hey there, Planeswalkers. It's Mike, Shinobi Mystic, your host here on Mystic Miniatures Forge. And today, we're playing more End War. We're in Act 3, and the War at the Edge has kicked off full swing. Let's see. I'll just start some music on my end. Alright. Introduce the Edge as a hostile, reality-breaking battlefield. So we have Baron Mooregrave. He has achieved what so few have been able to achieve. He has captured the Endstone. So, yeah, I just want to listen to what you guys are listening to. And with that, I hope that's not too loud. I think it'll be good. So let's give this a try. Alright, so Baron Mooregrave has achieved the Endstone. He is now casting the Dark Ritual to bind it to a dying star. Remake reality. That's all. Let's see here. Give you guys show you what the whole board looks like. Yeah. So what we have here is a central pillar with Baron Mooregrave on top. These Heroscape order markers are going to be for range 1 units. If you don't have flying, you can't get up here. And like half the army has range 1, so I was like, oh, I want you to be able to stop the ritual and disrupt Baron Mooregrave. So if you go and attack those, that'll stop that. I think that's a good zoom out of the whole thing. The wormhole from the Ternalis Rift splits the surviving fleets, the strike teams into the Edge, the shattered borderland between universes. Gravity fractures here, asteroids, ancient alien ruins, and drifting wreckage orbit in a slow, impossible arcs, each obeying its own broken rules. Meaning we're gonna roll some dice. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that really does absorb all of the projector. And it's just where the light source is. But if we make it like red or something, that'll kind of make it come to life a little bit more. Ding. I feel like making it not red undoes everything. Alright. So now we have Tezzeret, Baneslurker, and Captain Kirk emerge with their remaining forces. So what we'll do is we'll roll the dice for initiative here. So this will be Captain Kirk. You get a 5. Let's see, Tezzeret. You get a 6. And Baneslurker, the Dread Sower. He also got a 6. So it'll be Tezzeret and Baneslurker rerolling. Baneslurker rolls 14. Tezzeret rolls 15. So the order will be Tezzeret, then Baneslurker. Let me just shuffle some stuff around. This will be much easier if I do. So it's Tezzeret, then Baneslurker, then Captain Kirk. That's exciting, you guys. Alright, so the battlefield is established. We've got floating debris clusters. The Endstone is suspended high above it all. Alright, the wormhole collapses behind you. Silence follows, broken only by the slow drift of stone, steel, and ruin. Ahead, an alien altar spins in fractured orbit, suspended above it. The Endstone burns like a caged star. The blade of pure darkness rises beneath it. Mooregrave. The Endstone answers to power, and I have waited a lifetime to claim it. Here now, Tezzeret stands tall. Yeah, because he was the first to get placed. So I asked, they pretty much figure out where to put him. So, I guess I'll just put him here. Yeah. Put him there, down on the frayed terrain. And this one's going to be different. I'm just going to have everybody summon there, guys. So Bani will be down there. Tezzeret would summon his Fugitoids. Tezzeret speaking to Baron Mooregrave. You've wasted those lifetimes, Baron. Stand aside, and I'll make your end quick. Baneslurker yells a profanity in the back. Right? He's going to get summoned here, and this isn't even connected to the main base piece. They're going to have to do a space jump to get to the main terrain. Baneslurker with his soul harvesters, and nobody, the cybernetic vigilante. Baneslurker yells a profanity. There will be no quick endings, only the void's embrace. And maybe what then happens is from behind the Endstone out steps the Cyber Angel. And she speaks. Then let's skip the speeches and start where you lose. Alright, and then I think we've got one last reveal, Captain. Just give it a skipper. Oh, Bani has a retort. Where's Fia? She's down there. Hit the button. Oh, she's not down there. No, I was like, she's so tiny. Yeah, she's a miniature, dude. Bani, careful, Angel. The edge has a way of swallowing arrogance. Alright. And then we'll have, I guess, Captain Kirk come on over on the other side. Every button. We'll put Kirk and all them over here. Captain. Captain Kirk. Mayday. It's like you could really see the guy with the red shirt between the red things. He's like, whoa. Alright, there you have it, everybody. That is the battlefield. So they're going to have to make their way to stop Baron Mooregrave. And I am making use of the event tracker again. So I'm gonna use the space captain's chair. I wish I could paint this. It makes this thing look really nice. Maybe I'll do that next time. We're gonna have only three rounds to bind the ritual of the beginning of the ritual, the Endstone to Baron Mooregrave. Yeah, you guys can see the battlefield down below. Yeah, so let's talk about Mooregrave's ritual. This is a core mechanic of the game. So the ritual of the whole thing, it happens during scene 1. It cannot complete during this part, so it's only going to be part of the ritual. The ritual track, we're going to start at stage 1. He advances each stage at the end of each round. So I'll be everybody's players, you know, like I'll take a turn with every faction, and then I'll do Baron Mooregrave, and that's when he then completes the stage. So if you notice, yeah, he's up on this super high spire, and I was thinking, oh, do I make stairs up there and all this and that? And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not actually going to do that. So I think everybody else only has range, and yeah, the only real way they'd be able to attack them is if they could get flying, either through the spell cards or some other means. But alright, yeah, that's what I think I was gonna do. Let's see. So the only way you can attack him is if you had flying. You can actually attack Baron Mooregrave. He's got like reduced damage by 2. And then there's going to be an Endstone backlash. Like if you do attack him, you'll have to roll. I might even make the people that attack the base have that happen too. But yeah, damaging the central ruin melee solution. Each anchor has a defense of 2. And then the terrain destabilization happens. By destroying a ritual anchor, we're going to have, you just roll a 6-sided die, and we'll have some kind of area where something gets shuffled or moved over. So, and then let's see, gravity flip. Oh yeah, you roll a 6-sided die, and then it happens in one of the zones, and then depending on which zone it is, yeah, because I've got, let's see, because I've got all these zones. And that was the cool thing about this map, and you might have to look in the bottom left, was, yeah, I think it's the Broken Ring, which I think is this where Baneslurker is. Drifting Hull Plates. I think these are these red ones, that's what those are. And then, was it Debris Field is where this purple one is, and where this other one is. And then the central ruin is this center area. Cool. Alright. Then we're cruising through the pages of rules here. And then, yeah, it'll tell you whether there's gravity flip or hex shear. Yeah. Damage. Falling debris. Reality rift. Alright, so the real thing is to introduce chaos, and that's what I want to be able to do. Force some localized conflicts. Baneslurker and Tezzeret still might fight each other, and not necessarily even fight Baron Mooregrave for this. So we'll have to see how that happens. And then I was thinking about a rematch with her in the Cyber Angel and the Cyber Ninja, but I don't think the Cyber Ninja made it to the finale because he died, and I don't have enough space on the table for all these army cards. Yeah, like if I show you guys, you'd be like, what? Yeah, like, look at all the army cards. That's all the Starfleet, Baneslurker, and then Tezzeret's ones. Yeah, I mean, we've got them all just laying down there. This is all the stuff for Baron Mooregrave. He's got his whole thing all set up. We've got the projector. We got the projector's background. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here, so hopefully we can cover it all and have a good time. But this is the beginning of the end of my epic space opera battle. So how the scene ends. The scene ends when any one of the following 3 things occur. Mooregrave's ritual reaches stage 3. A faction leader is forced to disengage or reposition, probably meaning that they got destroyed. Or the Endstone destabilizes violently due to interference. Alright. That's my written essay. Let's play. Alright, I already did the turn orders. Tezzeret, the Metal Man, will be going first. So we're going to draw his 3 spell cards. We've got Defy a Titan, Dimir Charm, and Runner's Bane. So, we zoom up on the Tezzeret himself. That was 16 minutes. That's I'm getting better. It used to be like 30 minutes of just straight talking. I just didn't figure out what button is. No, this Baneslurker. Tezzeret and his army. Yeah, ideally, I'd actually probably move all these guys back more. I'm like, oh yeah, you guys should really be starting over here. Yeah, because I can just run them up. Yeah, you start here, Tezzeret. Like I'm unsummoning everybody's dudes. Yeah, that was just for effect. The game is that you can summon and then move. Alright. So Tezzeret. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he basically has to summon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could see that. Then we'll put the Fugitoids there. And then he moves 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Yeah, is that how everybody's turn's gonna go? Alright, Baneslurker. Baneslurker, I would put him really far away. Man, he looks really terrifying with that light on him. Alright, we're drawing 3 cards, so it's gonna be World at War, Oblivion Strike, and then Turn Against. He's gonna summon his Soul Harvesters. Now I can't summon them off of the space rock thing either, because it's just floating in space. Oh, there's one over. 1, 2. I know. 5. Summon nobody there, and then the Soul Harvesters. Baneslurker is gonna move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, can he jump from there to there? That seems awfully far. The space. Now this was the 0G thing. Oh, it was was it like a 14 or higher? You get +1 to 10. see, I missed. I don't know where to put a piece of paper. I'll look it up. We'll just look it up. Good thing I got that. Alright, I'm just gotta go check something else while I go back there. I'm just looking everywhere for the rules for the zero gravity. Fine. Alright, here we go. Leap check. A 3. Yeah, so guess what happens on a 3? 1 through 4, you drift. 5 through 14, normally. So we're gonna drift. And we're gonna drift 4 spaces this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Oh yeah, you guys can't see that at all. Where did he drift to? Wish we knew. Yeah, I really wish I could get that stream deck working. It seemed like it was going to be extra effort to do so. So Baneslurker started here. He moved down, stepped here. After thinking about it for a moment, he jumps, thinking he'd be able to make it. But then he drifted 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces this way. So he's actually right behind Tezzeret. Oh, you guys, if you guys could only see that. I'm having a good time with it today. He's like, I don't have my supports. Uh-oh. That might make Tezzeret not want to even bother attacking the tower. He might not even get over here. Might be too busy trying to attack Baneslurker. It's too tempting. It truly is. Alright, Starfleet, what have you? Captain, I'm checking. Alright, so Captain Kirk draws his spell cards. Captain Command, we get Blast of Genius. Project Self, and then Flames of the Firebrand. Alright. Spock, I'm going to need your assistance with this. This is much harder than the Kobayashi Maru. Alright. So, the Captain calls, and Spock answers. Let's see. He's going to summon Spock. the Starfleet security team and the Starfleet security officers. Let's see. 2, 4, 5. Yeah. And then I'm gonna move Kirk, and he's gonna move of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so he could have kind of a waste of space. Calculate better next time. I'll try. I'm moving in for readings. Dang, that looks awesome. Yeah, it's all right about the shadow. I figured that might happen. I just didn't know exactly what it's gonna look like, but it's still pretty cool. All right, let's give this a try. So I'll move the captain's chair to the very first. Or is it at the end of the turn? I guess it'll happen. Okay. 3. I've waited a lifetime. Nihilistically vindicate and demure machinations. Alright, Baron Mooregrave. I alone have quested for the Endstone to the edge of galaxies, forged alliances, and taken what was rightfully mine. He exclaims, let's see. So now he's like, oh no, they're getting closer. So now he activates the fortress's defenses. And from the base come rusty iron golems. Yeah, get into combat with those sons of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Alright. But not only that, he calls upon the dark void properties. Void particles, let's us say, from the Endstone emanates void-born reclaimers. Hideous, bat-like creatures directly from the void. Alright, so he summons those. He can't summon them like up to 5 clear sight spaces. These I'm going to put underneath. But then these bats, 1. Yeah, these bat attack. Bat, attack. Alright. Which way to fight? I don't, left or right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 clear sight spaces. He can see that, right? No, can he physically see that? Oh my god. No, he just barely. If he goes closer to the edge, he could. Oh. If I just throw him, maybe I'll do that. Because he obviously can see all that. And then... he still can't see that though. Next step. Right. Narrative goal. Ritual tracker begins. So stage 1 complete. Remember, it can be disrupted. If you have flying or can get flying, get up there. Endstone backlash. Alright. Alright. I think we're all set. Let's start the next round. And I was thinking about rolling again for the initiative, but yeah, it kind of messes me up because I'm like, oh, which guy goes first? I feel like I gotta move everything around. No, it's gonna be Tezzeret again. Let me hit the button for Tezzeret. Wrong button. Oh, I forgot. Old Baneslurker is real close to Tezzeret. I'm gonna have Tezzeret not notice Baneslurker until he attacks or does anything there. We got... was it Psychic Rebuttal? Alright. So let's see here. Tezzeret's gonna you have the Fugitoids go and attack the tower base. Yeah. Go and attack. Alright, and I'll show you what the kinda look like, or could look like. Alright. Tezzeret calls out orders. Not the first time I've had Tezzeret on the channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but they got a range of 5? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright. Fugitoids. Use your fusion beams. Or whatever. Fugitoidal beams. Yeah. Fusion toid. A beam. I just don't know, like, what's the best to be zoomed in and stuff. Alright, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or can he shoot, like, him? 1, 2. They'd be able to shoot him. I could see him. Alright, well, let's see if we can disrupt the ritual. Fugitoid. If a Fugitoid is adjacent to another Fugitoid, it gets +1. Ooh, 3. Alright. No, 1, 2. Alright, he's attacking the shield thing. 2, so it takes 1. Alright, and then the second Fugitoid shoots. Two. None. Alright. So that stops, or that breaks the pillar, so I guess I'll put that there. And then the last Fugitoid, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to shoot that rusty golem. 1. One. That's all blocked. Alright then, so that completes Tezzeret's turn. Ooh, Baneslurker. Oh, I gotta do the camera too. Oh, Baneslurker's right here. Where you guys can't see. Yeah. I'm like, wait a second. You guys can't see that? Battlefield's too big. I guess that's also a thing to be said. It's like, oh, don't make the battlefield too big. Alright, so Baneslurker is over here. Let me just stop there for a second. Be right back. Alright. Baneslurker goes to draw, and he gets Inquisition of Tezzeret. Oh, yeah, how about I'll play that. Target player reveals their hand. You choose a card from it. That player discards that card. And he's going to do that to Tezzeret. Tezzeret's got Runner's Bane, Defy a Titan, and Dimir Charm. And I'm going to have him get rid of the Dimir Charm. Because you can, it's a hidden enchant, counter target sorcery, destroy target creature with power 2 or less. Look at the top 3 cards. Target player's library, put one of them, put one back and the rest in the player's graveyard. Rest into their graveyard. That's terrible. Okay. And then I am going to be the Soul Harvesters. So let's see. This Soul Harvester is gonna, I guess, yeah, try to jump across. So it goes 1, 2. Rolled and we got a 6. The 6 is... was it 5 through 14? Normal leap. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it's cut. Is that cutting everything off? I put the Soul Harvester here. 8 to move normal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 17. Gets +1 attack. 4, 5, 6. And then the +3 attack. +1 attack. And it has Death Touch. 2. 2. Wow. All right, Kirk. Draw a card there. Harness the storm. All right. I'm going to try to... I guess I have to have this... I'll try to have the hero creature attack this guy. Phaser set to stun. When security officer attacks with a range attack, choose not to do damage. On a roll of 7 or higher, the defending figure cannot be activated during its controller's next turn. Phaser set to stun. Yeah, maybe a 2. No, we gotta destroy that thing. 1. 1. No! Damn your good stats. Oh, yeah, no progress there. Alright, so then... I totally forgot to do something. Or it's like, oh, I'll do it at the end? Yeah, let's do it at the end. It's also not that I totally forgot. I just forgot right now. Alright, that's the end of the Star Trek people. Sorry guys, didn't make a lot of progress there. Kind of sucks. He's like, yes, my tower is working. It's a perfect landscape to reform and remake reality as I see fit. So now the ritual tracker goes to increase. However, last turn we destroyed one of the bases of the spire, so that will stop the tracker from increasing. And yeah, so we don't have to deal with the Endstone backlash, but there was damaging the central ruin melee. Alright, so you don't say, you damaged the ruin. You say, you shattered the binding node. The Endstone flares, and Mooregrave snarls in fury. Because, yeah, now we couldn't complete the next ritual thing. So it delays the ritual by 1 stage, so we're still on stage 1. And it triggers terrain destabilization, triggered by... So first we'll choose a zone. Hopefully your characters are not in the zone that is affected by the terrain destabilization. 2. So 2 is... Alright, just remind myself, this is on page 2. Wait, no, it's on page 4. Okay. So then, choose a zone. 2, the broken ring. And I think that's this thing. Yeah, in the back left corner. Alright, so the broken ring, and then I roll a 6-sided again. And I get another 2. And it says Hex Shear. One of the hexes becomes a gap or a dangerous terrain. Okay, so then it's a hard to move. Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll just move it further away. Yeah. Put all this stuff up higher. She's like, holy crap. How do I get out? How do I get back? Yeah, let's do that. She's like, oh, just in space. Can you even see her back there? Yeah. That'd be a really far jump. There we go. Yeah, right. There's still a gap, but now it's gonna be another. You gotta walk the whole thing. Okay, that's what I was going for. Chaos. Page 4 and page 5. All right, back to the player characters. Tezzeret. Whoa. He's like, whoa, what happened to Baneslurker's forces? And then he looks, and then he realizes that Baneslurker's right there. He's been with us the whole time. Did you know that? He was with us while we slept. So we draw a spell card for Baneslurker, for Tezzeret, Ghost Form. Squad creature you control is unblockable. Alright, so Tezzeret getting spicy. He's like, oh man, Baneslurker is right behind me. That's not cool. Fiabani, focus your arsenal. So she turns and she goes to shoot him. Choo choo.
Via Bonnie, the Void Siren, Carbon Phase Pistol. At the beginning of the game,
Roll the 6-sided die. Carbon Phase Pistol has 3 charges on it. I just need this dice. 3. Much nicer.
the result is X. Alright, after moving and before attacking, remove a black carbon marker from this army card. For the rest of the turn, add 4 to her range for the rest of the turn.
Oh, her range? He's only got 1 range anyway. Oh, so that like increases her range.
Carbon Burst. After moving before attacking, you may remove a black marker. That's it. Yeah.
So now we attack for 4. Shooting at Baneslurker. 3 damage. You guys, this doesn't help anything. The Star Trek guys on the other side. This doesn't help us at all. 3. And then Baneslurker. One, so he takes 2. I don't think he's got anything against that. Alright. Now it is Baneslurker's turn. Draw a card for Baneslurker. Got Through the Breach. You may put a creature card from your reserve onto the battlefield. I don't have anybody in my reserve. Alright, Baneslurker, he's gonna try the 0 gravity jump this way. We got a 20, so he's gonna get +1 attack. Maybe he lands on the other side. But then he's only got a range of 1. How many of them land there? He jumps. Alright. And that's against Fiabani. Nobody's told me of the things that you did. How you off-worlders treat others. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits to Fia Bani. One. She takes 5. She's got 2 life left. She got 7 life because she's a fan favorite. Alright. Back to Captain Kirk and the rest of Starfleet. The Void Sirens. I didn't even do anything there. I just was like, oh, Void Sirens. Did I not even take a turn or more? I guess I summoned them. Yeah. Alright. Captain. Mystic Retrieval. One damage up to 2 different target creatures within 2 clear spaces of a red Planeswalker you control. Yeah, I'll do the Flames of Firebrand to do 1 damage. So I'll do 1 damage, and then I'm going to have Kirk attack the Voidborn for 4. Two. None. Kirk takes out the bat. It's Batsy. Alright, perfect. And now it's the end, and it's back to Baron Mooregrave. And he says, "Excellent. My progress shall not faint." We increase the ritual tracker to 1. And then I'll take a turn with the Voidborn Reclaimers. Yeah, I'm gonna have this one fly down and attack this Fugitoid. 3 to 4. 2. 1. So the Fugitoid takes 1. And then I'll have this one back here. Oh, you guys can see it. This one back here attack this guy. 3. So that's 1. One. Alright, that's the end of all the turns and rounds. What did he get for a card? Stasis Snare. Oh, I'm gonna equip that to the Voidborn Reclaimers. Alright, I'll take a break for a second. Alright. Back with Tezzeret. Good old Tezzeret. Tezzeret just saw Baneslurker jump down. He's like, oh my gosh.
We're gonna draw a card.
Selective memory. Search your library for a sorcery card and reveal it.
Well, let's do it.
I'm gonna grab Bone Splinters. And I'm actually gonna play it. What does it say? Destroy a creature you control that's adjacent to target creature an opponent controls. Deal 4 damage to that creature. I'm gonna adjust it, and I'm gonna say, let's roll a 20-sided die. If it's 10 or higher, he gets to destroy Fiabani, and it will deal damage to Planeswalker. 13. Ooh, Tezzeret. Yeah, destroy.
So her and all her pain and suffering, gunpowder and everything. So destroy her, and it shall do 4 damage. 2, 3, 4 damage to Baneslurker, and that gives him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And then now Tezzeret hasn't attacked.
Tezzeret will now attack Baneslurker.
He's going to he's gonna attack. I'm just looking. Ethereum Command. Metal Ascendancy. Artifacts out. When you choose this army card, you may choose an artifact, vehicle, or spacecraft. Tezzeret and the chosen figure get +1/+1 until the end of turn. Yeah. Alright, 5 versus 4. Three.
This could destroy Baneslurker.
Oh! 1. But then he takes 2, and that's exactly what he needed to get lethal. 2, 4, 6, 8. Baneslurker has fallen. Tezzeret says, "You will not take the Endstone from me." Baneslurker is banished to the dark realm. Pew Pew comes by. Maybe they fly out into space. Baneslurker's flying out into space. Pew Pew comes by and he's like, "Not forget you. We get shiny rock together. Someday." Alright. So that was Tezzeret's turn. Now it's Baneslurker's force's turn. Let's see. Do I want to be the Baneslurker, guys? Yeah, let's mess some stuff up. Let's clean the board up a little bit, right? With these Baneslurker guys. Mostly because they have Death Touch. Yeah, let's go see how nasty Death Touch is. Alright. I gotta fix that. The camera gimbal moving around. Alright, so what are we thinking here? So but they have to LEA, late engagement attack. That would suck. Oh, but this one LEAs with that one. So let's do that one. Fun. Son of a gun. Alright. This Soul Harvester attacks this Rusty Iron Golem. They got, Plague of Rust. Alright, so 4. So it'll be 2 against 3. 2. None. What did I say? That was this guy attacking him? So that is the Plague of Rust. Rusty Golem gone. This one attacks this one. That'll be 2v4. 2. Ooh, they're rolling really good. 3. Right, and then this last one is going to attack the Voidborn. 2. 1. 1. He blocked it. Alright. And now we go back to Captain Kirk and Starfleet crew. Captain, it appears that the other factions are fighting amongst each other instead of trying to save the known universe. I see. Let me think about this. Draw a card. And it's a Jace's Ensure. Target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library in their graveyard. So I'll do that to Baron Mooregrave. And we'll get rid of Executioner Swing.
And Siphon Flash. Oof, that's probably good. Alright, I'm going to use Mystic Retrieval to bring a sorcery back from my graveyard to my hand. And I'll take that Flames of the Firebrand back. Send in the security team. Security team moves in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one goes to shoot the bird. The Voidborn Reclaimer. Okay, I'm going to attack with the Starfleet crew. What's this say? Take a hit, coordinated fire. 2 more. No. Alright, so 3-2. Alright, so this will be him attacking the base thing. 3, so that's 2 hits. 2 shields. She goes to attack the other base. The tower node? Endstone node. 2. None. And that was 2. Cool. Alright, so that stops the ritual again. And then we have... I'll just read it later. Which section gets all scrambled up. Oh, and then this one attacks the bird. 3. 1. Yeah. All right. Wait. 3. It was 3, then 1. So then he take 2, and then I'll play. I'm like, where's the card? Flames of the Firebrand. 1 damage, 2 different targets, and then 2 clear sight spaces of a red. Oh. Ah. I'll do Blast of Genius. Draw a card, then discard a card. I drew a Pyroclasm. 2 damage. Discard a card, and I'll discard the Flames of the Firebrand. Oh, it's such a waste. I'm gonna discard Harness the Storm. Alright. And now it's the end. Yes, my dark power calls. I grow stronger. Let's see. So we go to advance the turn tracker, but it gets prevented this turn because we destroyed one of the nodes. Yeah, you're... You shatter the binding node. The Endstone flares and Mooregrave snarls in fury. Delays the ritual by 1 stage. And then now we see which zone is affected. So that'll be zone 2. The broken ring again. Oh no, poor nobody. Ah. And then we roll the 6-sided die again. 6. And what happens to her this time? Momentary stability. No effect this round. A brief, ominous calm. Oh my god! Oh, it started shaking. I got real scared. Chaos. Alright. Mooregrave draws for his turn. We got Mortification. Destroy target squad or token creature up to 5 player size spaces from your Planeswalker. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy this guy. Ah! Mortification. And then he's going to use the robot. This one's going to chop down at him. Chop down. 4. Oh, so then it's 2. And then 2, it blocked it. And then the poor girl's gonna get girl victim. Yeah, she's down there getting attacked. 3. One, but and then she takes 2. What? And then yeah, so he attacked. This one attacked. And that's it. That's the end of the step. So now it's back to the player characters. We just keep clicking buttons so you can see the whole map. Yeah. It's just crazy how it's... What happened? Oh, I saw that. Okay. Tezzeret. I have destroyed Baneslurker. Poor Fiabani got destroyed too. Just cleaning up some stuff. Remember me? Ah. I'll see you when we play Heroscape. If I ever do. Alright. She goes... But she's a Tezzeret lackey, you know that. Part of the arcane continuum. Alright, Tezzeret draws his spell card. Memory Plunder. Cast target sorcery card from the opponent's graveyard. If you do, you must sacrifice a creature. So I'll play the Mortify from Baron Mooregraves. Move, then attack. Then play your shit. Yeah, nobody's even close enough. Alright, I'm gonna put Tezzeret there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll sacrifice this guy to get rid of that guy. Gee. Then I'm going to do the most unspeakable of deeds. We'll attack this, the Death Dealer. 4. 2. Alright, And now it's the NPC round. NPC. Baneslurkers round. There's no Baneslurkers, that's why I said NPC. I'll be the Soul Harvesters. Yeah, I'll have these guys attack this. So we'll do this guy attacking this guy. 2. 1. And he's gone. Death touch. I'll have this guy attacking this Fugitoid. 2 shields. And that's the end of his turn. So now it's back to the Starfleet crew. My gosh, nobody's even trying here. It's really up to me to save the day. Right. Captain Kirk, when duty calls. I listen. Chandra's outrage. Deal 1 damage to target opponent controls. That's adjacent to a figure you control. Alright, so then 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna hit it for 4. So let's see, 3. If he rolls good, that stops the ritual. He did. He got 3. Prevents the ritual. Alright, Kirk, you literally saved the world by stopping the turn. That's awesome. This is our epic space opera. Alright, Captain, it appears to be working. The ritual seems to be stopped. Let's see here. So now we roll to see where. Terrain destabilization. You shatter the binding node. The Endstone flares and Mooregrave snarls in fury. So the place that was affected, 5. That is the debris field, which I think I said was the purple zone over here on the right side. Purple zone gets Rift Tear. First figure entering is teleported to a randomized zone. Hey. Oh. What's happening? Oh. Actually, it looks like it belongs there because of all the purple now. I'm gonna be one of the good guys. There you go, nobody. You just got caught a break. Yeah, she just got. Yeah, if you look at it, this is where nobody's. She's like. Oh. Shh. All right. So once again, the Endstone pulses with power. All right. So that he just did that. So that is the very last one. Prevents it from increasing to the marker. Here is the final round. Unless anybody could damage or stop him. That's kind of weird. It's like, what do we do? We can't stop him. There's no way we can. But how? How can we stop him? Tezzeret thinks about what he has. Secrets of the Manor. Search an opponent's library for a sorcery card. Play that card, then place that sorcery in the owner's graveyard. I'm gonna go through Baron Mooregrave's. Search an opponent's library. Search his library. So we got your number is up. Destroy target hero creature with 1 life remaining. Gift of Orzavia. It says search your opponent's library for a sorcery card, then put that sorcery into its owner's graveyard. Oh, so like they can't have it. Erasure of the Cursed, an encounter with Aerodontax. I'm gonna switch it up though. Let's grab the Gift of Orzavia, and I'm actually gonna give it to. What is it? I'm gonna give it. So it says I'm gonna give it to Tezzeret, but then he has to give it to nobody. Yeah. Let's mix it up. So he's like, I can't. I don't have a hero. Maybe the Starfleet crew are like, we'll do it. But he says no, it's for 1. And he gives it to nobody, the cybernetic vigilante. So Fiabani's arch nemesis from his crew. See, this is space opera, you guys. His first mate hated this lady. Only talked about how much she wanted her dead. Now she's being given the power to make it all stop. So Tezzeret from across the battlefield. From across the battlefield, Tezzeret sends the Gift of Orzavia. So enchanted hero gets +1/+1 and flying. So it literally sends it over the battlefield, enchanting her, and then he says, "It's your turn." And she's like, "All right, I have flying." She's got to move 6. Do we have enough move to get to Baron Mooregrave? After that, I don't think Starfleet, all they can do is just stand there watching. Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Alright, so does she have enough move? Can you get me as close as possible? So she jumps. 0 gravity jump. 5. Oh no, she drifts. And she drifts on target. So she jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +4 more. Yo! So she moves, drops, and she goes to attack Baron Mooregrave. Yeah! You guys still can't see her. That's why she's called Nobody. Yeah. Nobody. At the base of the tower, Captain Kirk watches in horror as the battle of the universe is fought by a young girl. Right? I don't know. She found this cybernetic suit. She's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Nobody. The vigilante. Alright, so we're gonna roll for the power of the universe. So it'll be 4. And then Baron Mooregrave. 1. 2. He blocks it. Not today. Like I said, I've waited an eternity. Oh no. But she goes to attack him. Now does it say you have to cause damage for that to happen? Damage resolution step. Your shot strikes true. Only flying or ranged units may attack him initially. Yeah, attacker must roll Endstone backlash. Your shot strikes true. Then bends, screaming sideways as reality folds. Mooregrave staggers, blood floating upward, but the Endstone flares even brighter. Mooregrave smiling. Good. Struggle. It only hastens the breaking. Endstone backlash. Roll now. 2. teleport attacker 3 hexes in a random direction. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Literally threw her off the tower. Yeah, because she was here. 1, 2, 3. Get off my tower. All right. So that was the end of nobody's attack. Now it's up to Starfleet, and Starfleet's just sitting there like, what are we gonna do? Spock, I need an answer on this, and I need it fast. Captain, it appears that we just wait for him to either discard the stone or recreate reality. This is for certain. What do Starfleet even do? Oh, Captain, I might be able to make a shot. Let's see. Starfleet security officer. Can you get within range? Can you see? Does he even have line of sight? That's what I gotta get in here, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And that's what I'm wondering about. Can this guy even see the Baron? No, I'd say he's too far behind there. No, he could just maybe see the top of his hair. Even if he used all of his move to get up here. Could he even see? Oh, I can see him now. I can see him now. That's how you do it. The shot heard round the world, you guys. Let's see if we can do it. Here on Mystic Miniatures Forge. This will also further prevent the ritual. And see what happens. Let's see. 2. And then the Baron rolls. Ooh! He gets hit for 2, but he has Endstone Aegeus, which means he doesn't take any damage. Or 2 less damage. No, let's take the 2 damage. The Baron gets hit. We'll do the Endstone Backlash. So that'll be... Just put the damage on there. Zone 5. Well, Zone 5 is equal to the debris field, which is where all these other guys are. What happens in the debris field? In the debris field, a rift tear. First figure entering is teleported to a random zone. G. Ah. Right. Chaos. Captain, I don't know where I am. It's okay, hold on. Now it's Baron Mooregrave's turn. We draw his next spell card. Your number is up. Destroy target hero creature with 1 life remaining. I'm going to have the Voidborn Reclaimer No, I'll have the I'll send the Cyber Angel. Cyber Angel, go. She goes and attacks nobody. That's gonna be 4 damage. One. Two blocks, so it's blocked. And then he takes damage, so we don't increase the thing. So now it's back to Tezzeret. My gosh, you guys. This game is crazy. Game's also taking a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. I was like, 3 rounds? That'll like take forever. That won't take long. Like, I'll be done in 15 minutes, right? Alright, so then what happens next? Tezzeret. He draws his second last spell card, Spell Siphon. Each other player discards a card. You draw for each card discarded that way. So then I'll have, Kirk discard a card. Baron Mooregrave discards a card. And then he draws his last 2 cards, which is Vow of Flight and Dictate or Crufix. And Vow of Flight makes Tezzeret flying, and he's going to equip himself with flying. And now Tezzeret says, I have the power. The stone shall be mine. And we're going to have him do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 5 move. Yeah, from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That corner. Yeah. Tezzeret, you shall stop. And he goes to attack. Oh, let's also put this on him. We're gonna play this. Defy a Titan. Target blue planeswalker gets +3 attack when attacking a hero creature until end of turn. +3 attack, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's gonna attack for 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3 hits. 3 hits. 3 hits. And he takes 2. GG. Breaks up and disrupts the ritual again. When he attacks, there'll be the Endstone backlash. Your shot strikes true, but it bends, screaming sideways as reality folds. Mooregrave staggers, blood floating upwards, and the Endstone flares brighter. Good. Struggle, it only hastens the breaking. And the backslash will be 6. And 6 is no effect. The Endstone stabilizes briefly. Yes, the Endstone shall be mine. Alright. Now it's nobody's turn. Nobody's turn. Elie. 6. She goes up. 3, 4. 3. 2. He takes 1. Destabilizes. What's the strike? Or what's the thing that happens? Mystic Measures. One of these files. It's weird. I don't even see the freaking file. Yeah, it obviously crashed. Back to our scheduled program. What was I doing again? Oh, figuring out how messed up she was for attacking him. Backlash is equal to... No effect. The Endstone stabilizes. I should have known that. Okay, who is that? Captain. Captain! I think I can make another shot. Let's see. Captain. Yeah, Baron Mooregrave hasn't really moved too much, so... Okay, so if this guy says he can make the shot, I'd say you can. Captain, I can make the shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I'm gonna let him shoot. 2. 3. Alright. Now it's Baron Mooregrave's turn. He would have gone to complete the ritual, but now everybody's kind of succeeding. Alright. Baron says, "This is enough." He draws a spell card. We get Tendrils of Corruption. We'll do Tendrils of Corruption against nobody. 2 damage. She takes 2. He's then going to step forward, strike her, so it'll be 3. No, it'll be 5. 1. Whoa. And then 2, she blocked it. Whoa. Epic battle. All right, I'm going to have I'll have to say that's it for Baron Mooregrave. Now it's back to the player characters again. Tezzeret. He's still up there. Tezzeret says, "The Endstone is mine." He jumps forward. One. Three. He blocked it. It's up to nobody. Now nobody is there. It's funny how it just comes down to a couple of miniatures standing next to each other. Nobody goes to swing in. So she's got 4. 2. She hits him for 2. And then her Endstone effect. It's 1. Gravity flip. Placed prone or on a lower hex. Yeah, there we go. And now it's up to Kirk. Captain, I can't get a shot anymore. He must have moved. It's okay. Take care of things down here. So I'll just have Kirk turn and attack the Cyber Angel. I thought you stood for something. I guess I was wrong. 2. Blocked it. And now it's the Baron's turn. Mooregrave. He goes to pick up his next card. Erase the curse. Exile target enchantment. And he's going to get the flying off of Tezzeret. And now that's gone. No more flying Tezzeret. And he's going to strike at him. Let's see. I'm going to have roll a 20-sided die, 10 plus. He gets something. Nope. He's going to attack for 5. That'll be 2. And 2 blocks. Ooh, they are equally matched. Battling for the Endstone. Alright, and then... Yeah, I don't... So Mooregrave absorbs the damage. What's this? Alright. And now... Actually, Mooregrave falls. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's move just as the ritual becomes complete. Mooregrave falls. Let's see here. Purpose. Should I do that? Well, he's got so much damage. When did he just take that damage? Just now. But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, but he's got that Aegea, so he's got 2 more life. Yeah, let's just do that. He doesn't fall yet. We all thought he was. Maybe the tubes on his face came disconnected and all the steam and blood and sputum is coming out. One more final turn. This will be the turn. Alright, so he goes to attack Tezzeret. Nothing happened. Let's do an effect for him attacking Tezzeret. 1. Move the figure to a lower. He's going to move Tezzeret down there. And now it's Tezzeret's turn. Tezzeret says, I can't do anything. It's up to nobody. Nobody jumps in. Can she do damage? 3. It'll be 4.
+1 for the enchantment. 2. Two shield. She doesn't. Not this time. And then for attacking him, she gets hit with that gravitational. She gets knocked off. No. And now Kirk and them, they can't do anything. That's the end of the Oblivion. Alright, so at the edge of known space, the Endstone. Because, let's see. The scene ends when any one of the things happen. Mooregrave Ritual Stage 3. A faction leader is forced to disengage or reposition. So actually, probably should have done so when Baneslurker died. The Endstone destabilizes violently due to ear interference. The altar cracks. The Endstone flares brighter. You feel it, don't you? The edge, bending, learning your names. There is no turning back. So the Endstone, so the ritual reaches its climax. The Endstone surges with power. The artifact's energy begins tearing apart the edge. Time is running out. What do we do? Alright, and that's it for today. Yeah. No turning back. No turning back. That should be the name of the video. No turning back. Alright, so that's the end of Act 3, Part 1. The ritual. Those were the first 3. There was definitely a lot more. I'm just talking about the analysis of the gameplay and everything. There was definitely a lot more kind of guys that I was thinking about throwing out on the battlefield. It's interesting to see. Yeah, if we zoom out, you guys really look at the battlefield more. Yeah, a lot of this central pillar stuff. I mean, I had all this whole back area. I was thinking that, I mean, even battles could have gotten compartmentalized even to these little localized spaces. So it was interesting to see the way that everything had played out. I'm going to just leave everything this way. Ponder Part 2, because I want to continue some of these micro skirmishes and battles. And then we'll see about a part 2, Part 3. So time is running out. The end is nigh here on Mystic Miniatures Forge. But yeah, thanks for watching today, you guys. I wicked appreciate it, and hope you liking the series. I'm definitely liking what I've started to cook it up here, especially just using the magical MacGuffin and then our buddy Baron Mooregrave. It's really cool to think about what the game could be and the party and everybody involved. So that was the Edge of Known Space. Thanks for hanging out here with me, Mike Shinobi Mystic, signing off.